Assalamu alaikum everyone. So today we are going to be looking at promotion in for P's, the third important P in the effective marketing of a product. So what is promotion? Promotion is basically an attempt to draw attention towards a business or a product in order to retain existing customers and gain new ones. Now, this sentence might sound familiar to some if you have already watched previous videos, as it is related to customer related management, customer relationships, CRM you can say. So, like, what was the main goal of CRM? If you could recall, it was to retain existing customers and attract new ones. So that's basically what promotion does, because promotion is related to communication with customers, managing customer relationships. So you want to gain new customers and retain old ones. Now, what what promotion does is that it makes customer aware of the product or remind the existing ones that this product still exists. You can still buy your product to enforce buying habits. It it can also be used to show the USPs of a product, that okay, our product is so much different from other competitors. This has so and so features and all. And it can also be used to develop or improve the image of a business, for branding to be exact. So that's about what promotion is like and what it is used for. So there are lots of promotional methods. We are going to be looking in our syllabus are two main methods: above the line methods and below the line methods. So what is above the line methods? Above the line method promotion, it is basically paid for communication. You have to pay for communication with consumers using mass media methods. Now this point is very important, that it uses mass media as opposed to the other topic, which the other one which we were looking. But the thing is that it is above the line, it uses mass media. So even if someone is not in your target market, they are also targeted in this method. Like, your promotion reaches to them as well. It reaches to almost everyone, like a mass media. It targets a large audience. The methods used are newspaper, magazine, social media, TV, trade journals, etc. So these methods are very important, because sometimes examiner might ask what are the appropriate methods. So you have to look into that. Newspaper is not generally too much useful nowadays, because of now less people read newspaper, but it is still effective for promotion. Magazines are much more effective than newspapers, because they can have attractive pictures of products or features, like persuasive advertisement. It could be a persuasive advertisement, so you can tell about, oh, how product is so pretty, it has so and so features and all. So that could be attractive. Social media could be used, because it is such like viral marketing and all. You just post one trend and it goes viral. There are people who share that same post with other people, so it can easily spread, easily cover a large audience in social media. And then for TV, you can use it for like commercials and all, where you can do informative advertisement. You inform the customers about the unique features of the product, or you can persuade them to buy it by, like, some food items generally, they say, oh, that's so cheesy, the cheese is dripping off. Or food items generally, they use this TV. Their main method of promotion is TV. So these are all the methods of above the line promotion. Now it can make use of either informative or persuasive advertisement. As I just said, informative is about informing about the product, what the product is. It could also be about how to use a product, like electronic items generally, how to use this particular, let's say, vacuum machine or washing machine. What are the specific features of this, how this and those feature works, and stuff like that. And persuasive advertisement, you persuade them, you try to oh, our product is so much different from others, you have to buy it, it's so and so, you have to try. As I said earlier about the food, so that's persuasive advertisement. Now, however, what are the cons of above the line promotion? It requires greater finance, as they have a high cost and they require a lot of planning before the strategies can be implemented. The results are of course not readily available, because you are actually covering a large audience, so it is not, so the business is not able to evaluate the strategy effectively. It takes at least a month to implement what the how the strategy was, to see how, like, if the strategy, to evaluate the strategy, basically it needs at least a month after the promotion has begun. So you see, okay, what are the effects of it. You need to wait for 1 month to see how, if it has affected, if it was effective or not. Furthermore, there is no direct contact with customers, as you are not, like, you are covering a large audience, you can't get feedback from every one of them. Generally generally so there's little or no feedback at all. Therefore, we do not get the insights about what are the customers' likes and dislikes. You don't know if the customer really liked your product or not. You have just, it's just a one side thing, basically. You have done your part of the job, but you haven't taken feedback from the customer. So that's what lacks in above the line promotion. But this part is covered in below the line promotion. Below the line promotion is basically promotional activities where the business has direct control over the target or intended audience. They are not directly paid for means of communication. Like, over that, in that thing above the line, you have to pay for communication. Over here, you don't have to pay for it. You just, like, arrange it yourself or something like that. It is specific as certain segments of markets are targeted. So it is, that's the main difference between above the line and below the line. Over there you target the whole audience, mass media, and over here you specifically target your target audience, not everyone. We just promote the product to the people you know who will buy, want to buy, the people who are attracted to the product. So you don't have to pay to third parties to produce promotional materials on your behalf. Everything, the business is just on its own. The business is the business is on its own in below the line promotion. They don't take help from anyone, so you don't have to pay to them as well. So what are the examples? It's sales promotion, or 20% off, 30% off, stuff like that. Sponsorship. There's some event going on, you sponsor them, so your business name can be there for the product, so that can be used. There's merchandising as well. You know, generally you can see these days YouTubers have a lot of merchandise, and there's direct marketing, loyalty cards, personal selling, etc. All these have, you can have feedback from the customers directly in these, and it is specially targeted. Not everyone gets to see this promotion. It is only targeted to a specific audience. So it requires less cost and it's implemented more quickly. The business is targeting a specific audience, specific number, specific market, so the results are more readily available. You don't have to wait for a month or, like, with that much time to get the result. The results are readily available, so you can directly start working on it ASAP. There's more customer involvement, therefore the feedback provided is measured more effectively. So you get more customer involvement. You easily understand what customers likes and dislikes are, and you can work on that product effectively. So that's about below the line. Now, last thing for today, brand. Brand can be defined as a name, logo, or symbol that differentiates a product from the competitors. Like Coca-Cola, for example, it is a brand. Apple is a brand. McDonald is a brand. These are all brands. The name is there, the name, logo, or symbol that differentiates it from its competitors. It is used in business marketing and advertisement. So when you are advertising your product or marketing it, strategies and all, the brand is very useful. It is, so what is branding? It was brand. So what branding is basically creating a brand. So what is branding? Establishing an identifiable product image that supports regular and loyal customer buying behavior. It creates expectations for the customers, like what customers can expect from the business, how much good a business is. They offer luxury goods or cost saving goods, what type of goods do they offer. And basically the whole idea is to create a solid image of the product that can last for a long period of time, so that customers don't buy once, they buy regularly and they become loyal to your business. They're not satisfied with any other product. Your product is the only one that satisfies them. It promotes visibility and reduces price elasticity of demand, and establishes the connection between customer and product. The price elasticity demand is reduced. How? It's basically because as customers are more willing to buy your product, there's less responsiveness to change in price. Even if you have increased your price, they are still the customers which buy your product have decreased, but a very small percent. You can say 5% or something. So that's basically the whole idea. Hence, it also provides the business with a competitive edge. Competitive edge. That's the most important point. That since you have a brand, you can charge higher prices, and even if you charge high price, people still come to buy a product, so that's not an issue. And if you want to decrease your price, that could also be in a competitive environment. Like if their competitors are competing on price factors, you could lower your price, and you could still buy, people will still buy your product, and they will be more buying your product because you are a branded product. But that is generally not the case, because it might be, it might affect status conscious customers who think that, okay, we have bought a product from this so and so brand, so we are, what you can you say, noble people or stuff like that, rich class generally. So the thing is that they don't usually reduce price, but instead you keep price consistent, you please keep the promotion consistent, you increase price or keep it consistent, so that the image of the brand, the image is consistent, the image does not settle down, like, or like wavers. The image should always be there, firm. So that's the basic idea of branding, that you have, that you create image and how it affects your competition, and all your sales increase, your profit will also increase a lot, as premium prices can be charged if brand is highly regarded and sought after. So that's about brand. We have done it. The above the line promotion, below the line promotion, and promotion in 4 piece. The basically you have completed promotion in today's lecture. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.